fly, try to grab a hold. Now I'm seeing the bag, yeah, I'm on the road. Talk to mom, sound stressed while she's on the phone. Heard a little argument, then the dial tone. What to think? I left her alone. Where I know in my heart I'm not the only son, but I'm her strongest link. But this is not the time. About to hit the stage, hit the spotlight, yeah, just busting my rhymes. Damn, I'm catching this feeling, high as the ceiling. I see the light shining, just loving the feeling. But when it's all said and done, you're under the gun. Get through those obstacles, cause you know you the chosen one. Always kept steady pace, just amazed how I touch people with my rhymes in all these different places. So ma, hope you understand, you always in my heart, and you always part of my plan. I love you, mama.
Even if I don't say, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Ever since the day you died, it's been difficult. Rushing relay cause I'm in and out of these liquor stores. I smoke like volcanoes, the day of eruption. Your love is my boo, that's the end of discussion. I'm mad you're not around, I hear you saying don't cry, son. Trying to make you proud, you're looking down like that's my son. Look, I try hard to be the best that I could be. My vision is my blessing and I'm blessed as I could be. I visit your grave, I spend a little time, wipe the tears from my eyes like the garden I drive. I swear to God, I wish that I could touch you, give you a hug. Lauren and Carol and the family that visit with love. I wish they could have met you and ran the city with us, but things happen for a reason, ain't no pity for us. Look, the whole world gon' know about you. Romelis, Michael, they all Jr., I love you.
Even if I don't say, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Now, Grandma, I would know where to start. You the best thing to happen to me, no second thoughts. You raised a house of 10 with just a single job. Had a lot of good days, but a lot going through the fog. Figured wasn't the plan. Did a great job raising a young boy to a grown man. You did it all alone. I remember calling long distance, filling up your phone. Uncle Dub saying just leave him alone. Words can't express all the love that you shown. School time always geared up. Cable in my room, yeah, that's what's up. My worst fear is losing you, so sometimes I sit in my room and I just tear up. I don't wanna see you go, but life and death is something no one in this world have any control. As time goes, just know this: you're the queen of my life until the time unfolds. I love you, Grandma.
Even if I don't say, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
What is this?
Dacypher Radio.
I stay up every night. I got demons chasing me every night. Keep a blood that's roll by my side. Take a hit, that's nice. I stay up every night. I got demons chasing me every night. Keep a blood that's roll by my side. Take a hit, that's nice.
Hello?
Hold on, I'ma sip it till it's gone. Roll one, I'ma smoke till it's done. Chosen, I'm the chosen one. Was frozen, my neck and my arms. I need blue eyes. Cause
Yeah.
my pockets looking real slow. Blue eyes. It's where I wake up every day.
Yo.
What I wake up every day for. Blue
Hello.
eyes. I stay up every night. I got demons chasing me every night. Keep a blood that's roll by my side. Take a hit, that's nice. I stay up every night. I got demons chasing me every night. Keep a blood that's roll by my side. Take a hit, that's nice. Blue faces, who's chasing? I'm in the kitchen, let's flip it before the cops come. I can't go back to the hole. Hop on my business, you gon' need a halo. Couple shots, now your man's breathing free and slow. Blue faces, blue faces. I stay up every night. I got demons chasing me every night. Keep a blood that's roll by my side. Take a hit, that's nice. I stay up every night. I got demons chasing me every night. Keep a blood that's roll by my side. Take a hit, that's nice. Yes.
Hey guys, this is Dacypher Studio. We're located at 342 Pavilion Street, Mattapan, Mass. 02126, and we provide professional studio sessions, productions, mixing, and mastering. If you'd like to get your project done, please contact us now at 857-263-1314, 857-263-1314. See y'all soon.
Yo.
What's up?
Oh, snap.
Bang.
Let me get my helmet.
Oh, you watch out for the ash. Ash is falling.
What the heck?
It's hot. It's hot. Turn this down. No, it's too
Nah, it's
loud.
actually kind of cold today in Boston.
Yeah, it's a little too loud, though. It's a little too loud in the studio for everybody's own good.
Put my phone down on the down.
Okay.
I want you guys to be like, what is that?
We do check mic 1 2's on live.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? So, back in the building, another Thursday, another Thirsty Thursday, another Splishin' Thursday, another The Moment Thursday, whatever you want to call it, with your boy Lenny Linguini.
And Billy Biscuit, you already know who it is.
And if you're tuned in, hopefully you're tuned in live. Hope you guys checked out the links. We're on YouTube now, so it's a little bit more official tissue, you know? So we're going to officially bring in our first guest on the official YouTube, and he's going to introduce himself. I'm not going to do it.
What's going on? We splishing in the building. Gorilla Smooth.
Hey.
Gorilla Gang family in the building.
Sorry.
Say.
Yo, man, this guy right here has got his own brand. I hope you can see it on the camera. If you want to even show the camera, you can. I'm sure it's going crazy over there right now. Let me go pull it up on the window, see what's really going on. But yeah,
Nah,
see?
it is going crazy. I'm watching it right now.
Yo, that's how interesting the show is. We're on it and we're watching it, trying to do both at the same time. See what he's gonna do next.
You know what I mean? Definitely.
But yeah, so I mean, speaking of things they're gonna do next, the last time we saw you, we talked about what you're gonna do next, and you talked about a Rampage tour, and since then we haven't really seen you. So you we've seen you, but we haven't seen you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what have you been up to? We're just gonna dive right into it. I feel like we got time. We got 2 hours to talk about all this stuff. So let's get to it.
Well, yeah, you know, back when we met back in April, you know, had that first headline on April 26th. Keynote company, Richard Collier at Patterson Creation. It went smooth. I ended up booking another one, March 24th. And then since then, basically, the Rampage tour has continued. I had dates I made flyers for, but I stopped sort of pushing it so much. And I just kept going, show after show, and working on my brand, my artists that I got, producer, and getting platforms so I can provide people with I wasn't provided with or what I had to work for so hard. So all the blood, sweat, and tears. So, you know, now I got the American Lithuanian Club in Providence. I host shows out there. I got the Boilermakers in Woonsocket.
Oh, okay.
Just recently I performed there, locked in that venue. So, you know, the 401, they show love. It's different. So I have 2 different venues, 2 cities in 1 state. It's a good move for me and my brand because I know artists in at least 5 different cities in that state. Never mind New Bedford, Fall River, Boston, New Hampshire, New York, you know, a little bit of everything.
Yep.
Well, just so you know, we're gonna be collaborating on showcases.
Yeah,
I want
I'm
to do
with it,
that,
We
man.
definitely
Yo,
gotta be splishing on stage.
yeah. Because you know the last show we went to, it was popping. You know, it was a good vibe. You know, the people that were there were rocking with it. We were rocking with it, And you know, I want to do more. I'm trying to put on our own,
Yeah,
our own
definitely.
little boom boom tour going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now we definitely could do something.
Yeah, man.
So, you know, earlier this year I dropped R.I.P. the Remixes Volume 1, and basically my science to that was doing industry remixes. So I did a Gummo remix,
Oh, okay.
Kodak Black Rolling in Peace, Bryson Tiller, Self-Made, and Party Monster by the Weekend. So, you know, sure, some sweet first EP, my second tape, like 11 minutes, 13 seconds, or whatever like that. So it wasn't too long, but the remixes was heavy. The fan favorite was Gummo. I got like 13K views on that.
Dang.
The most plays I ever got on any song since I've started the cloud or anything. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna bring a visual to that because you got it. It's only hand in hand with it. You got to give something to go with a song that you banging in the stereo. You're gonna want to see what it's like. For sure. So,
Right.
it's like performing on stage. You want to see what it's like. You got to give it to the people.
Exactly.
All those 13K, all y'all got to give it to them.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to them.
Keep them entertained.
Yeah,
Are you not
definitely.
entertained?
So, you know, I'm working on Volume 2. I'm currently 4 out of 5 songs done. I'm doing Trauma by Meek Mill, J. Cole, Middle Child, Envy Me by Cowboy. I did the G Herbo, Never Kid.
Wow.
And a Nipsey Hussle tribute, The Racks in the Middle, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Remix that. It's a fan fave. I sort of brought it out and I perform it here and there, and I did it recently, and it gets a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You can't just remix something, especially how legendary Nip was and how he was taken.
yeah.
And that was his last song that was put out. And I like Roddy Ricch. I like what he did to the chorus a lot. So, you know, I sort of imitated the format, but did it guerrilla style, my way.
Hey,
I like that.
Right? That's a splish too. Put your own spin on things. You know,
That's
make
why
it
I'm doing the
happen.
industry remixes, you know, just me. Everything's a guerrilla mix. So recently I did Megan Thee Stallion Sex Talk remix. I didn't even hear her version, but I remixed it. The beat goes hard. So, you know, certain singles go on the tape, certain ones you push out, be able to perform for the crowd, the hype music. You got to know what to perform, what the people want. And when it's a new venue, it's almost like it's like a home run. Like, yo, I know I can showcase almost a little bit of everything.
Yo, for real. Gives you a chance to be a whole new person, you know?
Yeah,
You give
right.
that first impression to hundreds of people real quick, thousands of people, millions of people. If whoever's watching, that's your first impression. That's who they're going to see. So if you give them a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me recently in Woonsocket at Boilermakers, and that's how I ended up booking that venue, and they, like, demanded me to be there every Saturday. So, you know, one performance, first impression, it was a good first time to really experience something like that because I knew nobody besides who I came with, and I went over the whole venue, so it was good.
Hey.
It was good.
That's what I'm talking about. You got some influential
Bro.
people out here.
That's always a positive thing, like in general, and good for a morale boost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
confidence booster, all that type of stuff. You know,
And
especially
I'm humble about it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I could
exactly.
have been gloating about it, and it's not even about that. It's just pieces to the puzzle that's never going to be finished, which is life. The puzzle of life never is finished.
Right,
It's piece
right.
by piece by piece by piece every time.
that's why there's always another day.
Yeah.
'Cause you just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because it keeps going and
Right.
wants to know what's happening next. For
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
All right, what are you doing next?
Yup. So you brought up the science, and it made me think like, what is the science behind Gorilla Smooth? Like, you know, this is your first time on our show, so
Yeah.
our listeners, our viewers, they may not know, you know, the full background. So we're gonna backtrack it a little bit
Yeah.
and give us a little bit of insight on your influences and what brought you to this point to want to do this and want to be Gorilla Smooth.
I'll say, you know, I started like 15, really rapping, taking it serious. A good friend of mine's, a brother of mine's, Juice God, you know, we started rapping in the room. You hear the crickets in the recordings, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I mean? Like, we just knew press the button and spit. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But the talent was there. So,
Okay.
you know, we developed a group called Flight Squad Boys. And we sort of took storm for a little bit. Couple years, hit a couple stages, different cities and states. And, you know, then, you know, time passes and I end up having a kid, becoming a father, meeting Lady Smooth.
Oh, splish outs. Where's my buttons at?
Then I can say we sort of fell out in a sense, but not nothing bad. But I made a decision that he felt like I should have approved by him. because of our friendship and how long we had. So we sort of fell out for a couple years. So it was on me to keep going or to stop. I kept going, and I could fill y'all in on everything in between, but y'all see what it is with me sitting right here. So I would mostly say I just kept going for me. I developed from G Smooth, realizing it was an actual another artist in the world with that name. But that was never my full name. It was always Gorilla Smooth. So it's more or less, no matter what track I do, whether it's a melody, whether it's a free, everything's B Smooth. Anytime I write, anytime I go in a booth, performance-wise, family, support, friends, everything is a beast mode entity for me. So it's like one hand washes the other. Even if you don't got it, you can be not having it for 3 years. I'm not going to change on you, but I know if that person's genuine, when they do got it, I'm going to see it back without questioning. Wake up to it's in my face.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that. And, being born in Boston, like, coming out here, just riding up 138 through Mattapan, like, it brings back childhood chills, you know what I'm saying? Like, beef patties at the corner store with the cocoa bread, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you done
Splish out.
Like, the good stuff, you know what I mean? Going to Flames, going to Chez Vou's back in the day. Like,
Splish out to all these
you know what I mean?
places.
I was out here for some time, moved to Taunton, did like 15 years out there. Currently in Fall River. It's not a bad city, and I can't say any place is bad. It's basically what you make of it. So every spot got its hood, its trenches, its ups, its down, the poverty side, the hood, the wannabes, whatever you want to title things, everywhere it got it. But it's just, what do you do around it?
Yeah,
Right,
what do you do with it for real?
exactly.
And that's why, this man right
It's
here.
just, that's it. So, we've been out there for like a year. The kids is good, and I got 3 step-kids, Jason, Ari, and Deanna, and, I've been around for 7 years now, so, they're my kids, plus my daughter, my twin, you know what I'm saying? So, she's 4, just started pre-K, bringing her to school every day, picking her up, you know what I'm saying? So, family means a lot. So, Gorilla Gang family, like, everything roots back to it. Like, people can look at the logo, look at the first word and judge, the second word and judge, but when you get to the last word, what do you think of family?
Right.
What does family mean to you? I know what it's like to have bloodline family. I know what it's like to have street-tied family. I know what it's like to have in between. And I also know what it's like to develop my own and grow up. Because I'm the youngest of 3. So, my mom's did the best she could. She's about to be 65 this year.
Oh,
So,
splish out. Happy birthday.
6 decades, 6.5 decades on Earth. Got nothing but love for that woman. She taught me a lot. She does music too, karaoke. She always, performed in the clubs in her days, you know what I'm saying? So it's in my DNA, you know what I'm saying? Her name, I think her karaoke name was Brown Sugar, something like that. She always had this alternative ego when it came to music. Like, I wish I wasn't so young, and I wish I would have been able to see her perform just to see, because I do it so well now. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, it would have been dope, but my aunt also, she used to be signed to Universal Records back in the day. She's from the era where they had 45s, you know what I'm saying? Real record. You know what I mean? Back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, she done been in United Kingdom, Paris. Like, she's done traveled the world. Like, she's done been around where the legends, the essence of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Midtown, you know what I mean? Like, so when it comes to research and, where they come from or who I talk to, a lot of my musical conversations go with my aunt because her experience is so much there.
And that's that right there, like, as an artist myself, that is just like precious. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of having that type of source that some people
be
go
like,
through.
who do you talk to? Listen, only if you knew. I'm blessed to have her to still be here. She's like 70 plus years old. She's been through a lot. She still travel and perform to this day.
Ooh, yo, that's
amazing.
all that, right? Everything.
Amazing to me.
Yeah.
And that's optimistic for the future. Like, it shows like no matter how old you are, you can always go after your dream. You can always do what you want. You love doing. You know what I'm saying? It only stops when you decide to stop.
Yeah. Just like Ray Allen, as old as he was, he's still best shot in the game when he was playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why Miami got him, and he hit that game winning shot. It was make or break right there for them. And who else but Ray Allen?
Yep.
That release is too quick.
Yep.
Too quick, bro.
Too quick, too
As soon as he catch it, it's already forming, bro. He's waiting to fire.
Yep. He's like, it's gonna.
You know what I mean? So that's how it goes. But like, and now, through Instagram, the social media, my aunt and certain people, they're on there, certain family members, so they see what I'm doing, and you know, whether I see them in person or not, I know you're gonna be able to see what I'm doing, and I know I can always go there, and I don't have to call and are you home? That'll be the only thing I might have to check in on. Are you home? But I sort of know certain family members who you go to. You just know they're always home at a certain time, or you know, what are you really doing besides probably living your best life, whether it's home every day or out every day. So
Right, that's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Anyways, you know.
So between all of that, the family ties, and now the music, between dropping Volume 2 for RP the remixes, I might do Volume 3. I'm pretty like 50-50 on the fence with it because the era is sort of moving fast, and it's like you have to know what songs to sort of pick and which ones to remix. Like
Right.
Megan Thee Stallion's like today. So if I wanted to do Volume 3, I'm already ahead of myself. I'm already like sort of one in. Because I'm keeping up to date, but it's like certain ones, like Quiet Storm, fuck the challenge, or excuse my language.
Right,
but
right.
the challenge itself and people doing, you know, Quiet Storm and then the Monica one, like, well, where's the true remix that sort of cater to the song and the beat of the artist that you're remixing it for? Everybody do these challenges, you post them, you see if you want to go viral, but the substance is what I see, and I know the level of what substance means when it comes to bars, scheming, lyricism in general, and it sort of be like at a all-time low sometimes when you see 10 of the same challenges and what's really different between it, who's really passionate between it, 2.1K views or 4.6 here, like, so me doing these remixes and putting them on the tape, I picked certain ones. I heard a couple Gummo remixes, a couple local ones,
Right.
but nothing that made me go 13K. Not to throw no
Right,
shade or salt.
right.
You know
No,
what
I
I'm
hear
saying?
you.
Like, you got. That's what I'm saying. Beast mode. Like, you got to give it your all every time, no matter what you do, whether it is music, whether it's writing, whether it's working, taking care, whatever it is, give it your all, and then find that inner LeBron switch, I call it, because you see what he's been doing his whole career since high school. You just have to have that switch to always be in overdrive, no matter how tired you are. You'll always get through anything as long as you got an overdrive switch.
Just fight for what you want.
And
Go
if
out
you
and get it.
if you can't find that type of motivation to move like that, maybe you're not doing what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying?
So reevaluate it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the brainstorming. Talk to people that know you the best. Like they probably will give you answers that you've been neglecting for yourself.
Or that, yeah, exactly. The stuff that you really don't want to hear or accept 100% until you really sit down and be like, I ain't got nothing else to do but accept this. So I think I'm gonna call this person or this friend or family member and just have this conversation and actually fully have a conversation. Talk about the things you sort of will talk about, but then once you start hearing the real life analytics of it, you like try to change the subject or get angry, get defensive. Basically, I'm a living experience of it. I've been through a lot of that, but now I've been through so much of it, I can sort of hand it out and help others who's going through it, because there's levels and stages of it. Everybody's going to be stubborn, but it's just how stubborn are you going to be? What are you willing to let go? Because if you're not willing to let go, how far are you going to get?
Yeah. True. Right. How far are you willing to go for your dreams or for your success? Like, you know, it's again, it's all up to you. So I was thinking, like, while you were talking, I was thinking, like, are there any artists, old school, new school, doesn't matter, that you draw from or draw, like, just their essence from when you write or freestyle, whatever you choose to do with your music?
Yeah, I would say, like, if somebody want to ask me, like, a top 5 or an all-time inspiration or what I do hear a lot on first-time impressions, yo, he sound like Big. He's my all-time inspiration, you know, Christopher Wallace. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something about just that era when he was around, Pac was around. Like, I'm a 90s baby, even though I wasn't growing up in it to understand that music. As I was growing up, that's all it was around. Like, people be like, yo, what's a good R&B group? You ever hear Next? I used to be in the car with my mom, man, singing all the lyrics, mom cooking with us, going food shopping, like, the good music, you know what I'm saying? Like, my aunt, back to her, she grew up with the Motown, like, that's where it really stemmed from. So, someone like Biggie Smalls, I relate with Big Beanie Siegel. One of my favorite songs is Feel It in the Air. I would say Wale's in like my top 5 due to like the poetry and how diverse and different he is. Can't nobody really compare to him. I've never heard anything bad about that man's career, I can honestly say. And ever since that song he had with Lady Gaga, he blew. He didn't really need MMG, and he's been moving. He just needed that step, that platform to launch to where he's at now. So, you know, everybody would and should want to be like Red Cafe in a sense, self-made, independent, shakedown records, your own, Guerrilla Gang family, you know, your own, because you get more out of it. And then what you get more for yourself, you can provide for others times. Whatever number you want to put on, it could be a Thanos glove, which is infinity, you know what I'm saying? So,
Hey.
you know, stuff like that. But Biggie, Beanie C, Wale, I'll say Fab, Lloyd Banks.
Oh,
I remember going out to get that Get Rich or Die Trying album with 50, and all the features in the verse that stood out the most was Banks, which made me get that Hunger for More album when he dropped it. Living out here, hopped on a T-bus for the first time just to go get a CD. Moms, you better be safe. Yeah, that music, though. I was already chasing at a young age. That's how I know what I know now. What did I know about Get Rich or Die Trying at that age when the album first dropped? Bullet wound, bulletproof through the, you know what I mean? Like, but that album, tough. The first feature with Young Buck, he brought all his team out.
Hey.
So if I do a Guerrilla Gang family like album or do an album for me, like I would do that. I would bring out what I'm showcasing not only at shows and outside of the music and family. Like I would definitely give them shine, whether it's, you know, a feature on certain songs with whether it's me, both of my artists. You can have a solo on it. Even y'all are artists too. So it's like when it comes to going to work and I do a compilation album with GGF, that's a compilation means a little bit of everything.
Hey,
You gotta have splishing on every corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey.
On every
For real,
corner,
cause we splishing all over the world.
Yeah,
You know what it is, right? We can remix things too.
That's what I'm saying, you know, it's so much to remix that it's like if I was ever just sit down and you go over like what do you like? Like I gotta remix the song Cry. That song's different. Jay-Z did something phenomenal to that song, but like I don't know what it was about the beat, but when I listen to the beat, I can, even without his words, I can hear the words. Like his storytelling ability on that one, the whole concept of the video was dope, you know what I'm saying? So my remix is his format, and I'm basically telling the story. So like I got it sitting, it's been like 2 years, not even recorded. But when I do, it's gonna be time for it, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a couple hidden gems. I got notes on my phone. I go back to 2K15.
Dang.
Like,
Yeah, man.
iClouds is important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
back it up.
I got a lot, bro. Like, and sometimes I scroll and I look at the way I used to write to where I write now. It's crazy. Way before Gorilla was Gorilla or Smooth, like I was just writing. So that was more or less poetry and spoken word.
Gorilla Rough.
Yeah,
Gorilla Rough.
Gorilla Rough.
Yeah, I be looking at them like, damn, remember that? And then I can sort of go through it, break them down, and now put them in the bar form and change out what word. And I probably got some verses that probably have shocked me. Like, damn, that's what I was talking back then.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's always good. You know, I like going back and like I have notes and like, or even the Facebook memories and stuff. Like the other day or yesterday, even our first radio show that we ever did was yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And it was on the memories. And I was like, yo, we did this a year ago. You remember that? You know what I mean? And now look at us.
Yeah.
Now we're like comfortable
That's one thing
moving
I
the
could say
chairs.
I like the most about the book is the memory factor. Like, not saying you forget them, but you're like, damn, that's what I did on this day. Oh, shit.
Yo, for real.
That's
for
what
real.
I'm
You know,
saying.
it's just a lot of like, wow, that's what happened, and you like, I
And-
always look at my memory. I was just doing it on the way here, like, damn, I did that there. Then you see the older ones, 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah. Then you're like,
Young-
I
young-
grew.
And you're like, yo, yeah, the growth is real. Like,
Yeah.
dang, like I used to be not a scrub, but compare. Well, when you look at your past self, you're gonna be like, yeah, I was a scrub.
That
'cause
guy was
where
a
I am
scrub.
right now, I definitely evolved from that. So it's
Yeah.
like I can't even,
Facts, bro.
you know what I'm
like,
saying, fathom
definitely.
that, like how I used to be. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand that. I definitely feel that 100%. Do we have any music for you today?
Yes,
'Cause
of
we
course.
about to, we about to
'Cause,
bless their ears.
I mean, with
bless
all
our
the
listeners.
facts going around and all the
Yeah,
growing,
yeah,
I think we should just play Face the Facts. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. They gonna like this one. Shout out to my baby girl, Giselle. I talk about it in the song. It's a personal fave.
Okay.
About a year old.
Okay.
Did it last year.
Cool.
Is it out? Is it out or is this
Yeah,
just
nah, it's
exclusive?
out. It's out on iTunes, iHeartRadio.
This man said iHeartRadio. I like that.
Got it
legit.
out on,
Yes,
my
it's official.
SoundCloud, Pandora, a couple other sites. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put it out on TuneCore. I did it about a year ago. Like,
Oh,
that's
okay.
how much I really knew that song was something for me. Like I want to push out and see what people think.
Would think. Okay, word. Yeah, we're gonna go to this commercial. You know, of course, tell us where we're at, what we're doing, and then we're gonna come back and play that, and then we're gonna talk more about that song.
So next up we have Gorilla Smooth. What's the name of the song again?
Face to Facts.
Face to Facts.
That's the one.
What is this?
Dacypher Radio.
G, yeah, die, yeah. G, yeah, die, yeah. G, yeah, die. Go, 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 gorilla, go. Yeah, go, yeah, go, yeah, go, gorilla, go, yeah. They got me like, yeah. She got me like, yeah. They got me like, yeah. She got me like, they got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been the block, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been the block, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my, yeah, 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 yeah. This is my, yeah, 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 yeah. This is my, yeah, this is my, yeah. This is my, yeah, this is my, yeah. She got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. They got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been the block like, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my, yeah, this is my, yeah. I push his wig back, I swear to God. You ain't getting your kicks back, I swear to God. I needed this beat, my inner animal is uncaged now. Tree trunks, that's every blunt. Stogie Nation, come roll a G. People try and act tough, and then you catch them. A knife in the back, wound after wound. That's how they do it. It's so grimy in these streets. They tried to line me up in these streets. They tried to draw on me, but I drew on them. Let me stop and let it rock. Bash Brothers, Pebbles off the block. Flintstone, Betty Crop. I gotta cake it. On my fatherhood, I'ma make it out. That's on God. My daughter, she love chicken nuggets. Real shit. She's my sweet and sour. I'm her sweet and sour. She loves sweet and sour. She my power source. I'm her power source. Liam Neeson, I'm not for the taking. Royal flush, I'ma take it all out the window with the scope. Long range, bullets over, brains, headshot, games, insta crack through your frame. Black and blue from the jab, I stay ready. Yeah, I stay ready. They got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been the block, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been the block, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my, yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go. This is my, yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go. This is my, yeah, this is my, yeah. This is my, yeah, this is my, yeah. She got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. They got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been the block like, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my, yeah, this is my, yeah.
Fatality.
What is this?
Dacypher Radio.
Fatality.
Sometimes I feel like Donatello. They sleep on me, but I got so much potential. They wanna keep me down cause I'm too controversial. They wanna box me in, but I'm too universal. Sometimes I feel like Donatello. wanna keep me down cause I'm too controversial. They wanna box me in, but I'm too universal. I had to think bigger, galactic. Got tired of talking, got tired of slacking. Was out of control, operatic. Now I got some balance. Learn to respect my money and stick to the tactics. My life is far from average, almost like it's cinematic. I know there's more to life than money, but I need my profit. I used to try to blend in like a chameleon, but I broke out of my shell and started to ascend. Sometimes I feel like Donatello. They sleep on me, but I got so much potential. They wanna keep me down cause I'm too controversial. They wanna box me in, but I'm too universal. Sometimes I feel like Donatello. They sleep on me, but I got so much potential. They wanna keep me down cause I'm too controversial. They wanna box me in, but I'm too universal. Came a long way, but there's so much more. I fight every day, my body's so sore. My mind is a place you don't wanna explore. So many wanna take me off my course. In this game called life, I don't show remorse. I embrace the pain, I don't run no more. Check the man in the mirror. Now my mind is thinking much clearer. They ask me where I come from, I say from a different dimension. First time my mama held me, she knew I was different. God gave me the mind and body to survive all collision. Life stole so many punches, but can't beat me into submission. I'm starting to think life itself is a form of a prison. I make music and I make money, which takes away my tension. Sometimes I feel like Donatello. They sleep on me, but I got so much potential. They wanna keep me down cause I'm too controversial. They wanna box me in, but I'm too universal. Sometimes I feel like Donatello. They sleep on me, but I got so much potential. They wanna keep me down cause I'm too controversial. They wanna box me in, but I'm too universal.
Hey guys, this is Dacypher Studio. We're located at 342 Pavilion Street, Mattapan, Mass. 02126, and we provide professional studio sessions, productions, mixing, and mastering. If you'd like to get your project done, please contact us now at 857-263-1314, 857-263-1314. See y'all soon.
That's us laughing at you guys had to listen to that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That was also in my ear. If you guys see my headphones, so I'm laughing at myself too.
You're now back here live with your boy Billy Biscuit.
And the Lenny and Greenie over here, man. You know what it is.
Gorilla Smooth.
Yo.
Gorilla Gang family in the building.
This is The Moment Radio Show, Talk Show, 7 to 9.
And we are all killing the game.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to do that. That was lit. I like that.
So we about to get
That'll
this.
never get old. Whoopsies, none of
Oh, yeah. I got this one right here.
classics, bro.
Oh, yeah. The on
Oh, this one right here?
Yup.
Yep.
Golden
Yep.
age. That's the golden age.
You already know, man.
Sure, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know,
Hey.
one of them.
I need to get the new Mortal Kombat game. Speaking of which, I'm behind.
Yeah, part of I seen it. My stepson played it. Looks pretty dope. I seen like this little
Oh, I don't think we can hear you.
competition of people like fighting
Sorry.
or whatever
Yeah, there we
at
go.
this show I was at a little competition. It's pretty dope. Came a long way from what it was.
I remember it used to
For
be like
real. Talking
used-
about scrolling.
used to be like
Scroll screen.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro.
do the same uppercut with Johnny Cage.
yeah,
You know
or
what I
the
mean?
little
Or the Raiden flying
Yeah,
jump.
yeah.
whatever, right?
That was my move right there. I ain't gonna lie. That was mine
Yo,
for a minute until I
don't-
learned how to play video games.
And all the classics, Sega Genesis, the first Nintendo, Super Nintendo 64. Get over here! Yeah,
all of them. Oh, remember this? Remember that one?
Yeah.
Where you had to like push the buttons and you
Yeah.
break all this stuff,
You
man.
about to be basically breaking the controller.
Yeah, yo, right? I need a new one. And they used to be like, oh, man, good times back then.
Back in the days.
Everything used to be cooler. Everything was cooler.
But kids nowadays, they would be like, nah, that's chips. Like,
Yeah, what is
compared
that?
to what they could do now,
Yeah,
like,
wireless
it's,
controller.
you know what I'm saying? Like, why?
Yo, put on.
The PS4 controller when you're paying like Need for Speed, like
Yo.
if the cops is talking to yo. I remember when I first got, I was bugged out.
Yo,
you
like,
the cops
I
are
had to
talking.
pause the game. Like,
Oh, damn, I gotta answer the door.
like, hold on.
They coming in here, man.
But it's dope though. Like you really be in the game, so I can imagine people who do the virtual reality game. You're really in it.
Yo,
You're really.
I need to get that. I don't know what game
I
was.
want to try it at least once, yo. I know just for the thrill, like you literally leave Earth, you leave the world. Once that thing's on,
it's a wrap for real. You're fully immersed in a whole
like-
different reality.
Yeah,
you know.
Like,
And that's just the beginning of the future because I believe that they just like everything else, they're just gonna keep taking it higher and higher and improving on their past whatever.
they had the movie Independence Day 2020, and we in 2K19.
Hey.
So
I remember when that movie first came out, saying you got to pay attention to certain things that the movies are showcasing. We're literally about to be in 2020.
This man knows.
for real.
It's all about paying it because they're always showing you.
Yeah,
You know, they're not like not telling you. They're just telling you they're not telling you.
Yeah,
that
For
makes
real.
sense.
they want you to figure it out. They can't give it all to you, but they can definitely highlight certain things that make you want to study that thing to unlock another one.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you go and just
Yeah.
take that and just run with it.
And that's part of the ether. Like that's how you know. That's how you either get consumed by the ether or you overcome it because you got to be always 100% aware. Like we were talking about before, or like while we were on break, we were talking about always just being prepared. You know what I mean? Staying prepared for whatever life is gonna throw at you. That's the best way to like deal with life is always just to be prepared for anything that's gonna happen and keep your mind open.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Just keep your mind open that anything is possible.
That's for sure.
Optimism is key.
Hey, if you think it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. If you
Yeah.
don't think it's not gonna work out, then you're gonna go through all the stuff before it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, I got this.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
For real.
That easy.
Like, I wake up every day and I believe that, GGF is going to work out. And I believe in it due to the pieces I have. Like, I got my artist Cyanide. Shout out him. My vice president just dropped his album, you know what I'm saying?
Put it up to the camera over there.
Just dropped his album, GGF Vice President. I got him. I got my artist Case 45 I met. And due to him, he linked me to a young boy who was like 17, 18. And he makes every beat off his phone.
What?
But he's so talented. Like, yo, he's so
That's dope.
talented, yo.
That
Like,
is amazing.
and it's crazy because nowadays, like, usually a producer say, I need to be in a room, have all of it. He got a little phone crack screen and he's making hits.
Yeah.
The first producer showcase
That's
I
dope.
did with him, he sold 3 beats. Never sold any, you know what I mean? So doing stuff like that for people is the payoff. So
Hey.
through the Case 45, I met him. I've met a lot of other artists who want to link and build. And y'all heard you got a platform and want to perform. And, a lot of people nowadays I deal with, they don't like to talk too much until they get on the stage and want to let their music speak.
Right.
And I'm a good fan of that. Like, I believe in that. Like, we could chop it up, talk about whatever you want, but your music and how you perform and how you carry yourself speaks volumes. Actions speak louder than words. So, I go back to that. So, with GGF having 2 artists, I got a VP, I got my general, got a producer, got 2 cameramen, and I got my personal DJ. Shout out DJ Shady Boy, you know what I'm saying? So,
Hey.
little pieces. And I have these 2 platforms I got so I could perform multiple days out the week. Like, one of my venues, I have Wednesday through Sunday open. So I'm trying to work on doing a ladies' night. I'm going to host my first open mic this Saturday. Usually I do my hip-hop showcases on Saturdays, but there's so much room. We can do even an oldie but goodie night on a Sunday, like an old school night. There's just too much opportunity in it for me not to seize it. So, shout out to the Lit Club and Christine that put me on to it because I did a lot of years of working and grinding and paying to perform there through other promoters, and now I get to sort of control the music that goes in and out of there. So whether it's me performing, hosting, doing security at the door, I did it all.
Hey,
Quick
that's what's
plug.
up. That's what's up.
Quick
man.
plug information. So what's this venue and stuff? It's in Fall River?
So now, the American Lithuanian Club is in Providence, Rhode Island, on 475 Smith Street, and they have 2 floors. I rent out downstairs, and max capacity is like 250, and I usually book like 10 to 12 artists a showcase. I got my own DJ. I do the producer showcases. So now I'm trying to change it up and do an open mic. So I'm gonna do my first open mic this Saturday. I've already had 4 successful installments of hip hop showcases, whether I was hosting, performing. I did a B-Day bash, an album release party already, and I got so many already playing. Like my artist Case 45 has his birthday and his 1-year anniversary of being in the game and actually becoming an artist, and thankful of finding a home with GGF. So like he wants to do his first headline on his birthday. So yeah, I'm gonna provide that for you, and you know what I'm saying, you're my
Make that
manager. I'm
work.
saying one hand washes the other. So yeah, and he looks forward to it. So between him and the producer and these beats, like I don't have to worry about YouTube or how am I gonna do this. Like I have somebody in house who doesn't even know how he doesn't even know he got the golden ticket. Like he knows, but he does not know. Like he's so talented. What's gonna happen when you're in the room and you got that board? And you got that sample loop, just like the new Wu-Tang on Hulu.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
Trying to get the SP 1200, whatever it was. With that, imagine him getting something like that. The same thing's gonna happen to Bobby Digital. Look, you're gonna go crazy.
Man,
You
it's-
think what you're doing on the phone all small like this, something. I mean, you get to sit down and just go.
and go ham.
I was addicted after those first 3 episodes on the Wu-Tang. Like,
Yes.
I know the music and the history, but you don't know it until you watch that. Like, I can't wait for the next couple or whatever because they break it down, like where they started from. And everybody has those origins. I do. So before I can be an artist or be Gorilla Smooth, I was Denzel Robert Brown first. You know what I'm saying? So that's what
Listen
that
to that,
Wu-Tang
man.
show is showing who they was before. ODB as he was wild. If that's what he was like in his childhood, ODB was always wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, always wild.
Yo,
So shout out
it's
to him,
ill
though.
because that show like motivates me, it motivates me to be like to go even so far, to go so far in my career because I want to be able to tell that story because people don't know. When we were at the event in Cambridge, in Somerville this weekend, me and Lenny,
The hip-hop-
we were
the-
talking. Yeah,
the festival?
the birth of hip hop.
Hip hop, the
event.
fifth annual Hip Hop Evolution Festival.
Yep.
That's what it was called.
we were talking, like I was talking to the people. I was telling them like, when people come up on the stage and they perform, y'all don't understand. Y'all as an audience, y'all just see a performance. But me as somebody who's a behind the scenes type of person, I see somebody that went through like so much to get to this point. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you don't even know what is going on like behind the scenes for an artist. You just hear the song, but these artists and like you, Gorilla Smooth, or whoever else that's come through the show, like they have a whole story, and they still make music despite of that, good or bad. They still focus on, I gotta make a song, I gotta express my feelings because this is the best way I could do it. This is the best way I could really be myself. And that to me is like real powerful to me. Yeah. So when I seen that show, the Wu-Tang show, it's like it just really slaps me with like
I get a
so
lot
many
of,
feelings.
I get a lot of joy from it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. For real.
Like, sort of to go back to my inspirations or sort of the update, like who I listen to now or who I rock with. Like now, honestly, my mentality's always been like this. I can listen to anybody's top 10 or top favorite. It's the beat to me. Your lyrics probably might be trash or guaranteed Basuda, whatever you want to title it. But
Guaranteed Basuda.
But what happened when Soulja Boy went viral? Lyrics was not wasn't the catching topic. It was the dance, and the beat, and he sold it as a package deal with a bunch of hoopla SpongeBob bloopers.
Hoopla.
You can't knock him because look what it did for his life.
Hey.
One dance, one video changed his whole life. So all it takes is one song, one performance, one introduction, one mic, Ray J, sorry. One Wish. Whatever you
Yeah,
need.
no, you're
one
right.
time, just one time. Yo.
Migos.
Introductory is so key. That's why every book has an intro.
Mm-hmm.
CDs, intro and outro. An album.
Yo, you even got your first introduction. You walk up to somebody, yo, what up? That person's either like, damn, or okay, what's good?
Yeah,
Or,
that's
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
why we always learn like first impression is the best impression. Like
That handshake, that firm, that
everything.
strong,
All of that,
whatever,
that's
all of
all-
it.
The vibe, your inner chakras,
Yep,
your
yep.
energy, yo, like it all comes together. Like, and with that Wu-Tang, Dave East is like one of my top dogs, like who I listen to. And never mind that Nas co-signed him.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, to get co-signed by Nas, somebody who's put out nothing but albums, had that Ether beef with Jay, like that's a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And they got him playing Method Man, yo. He's doing it, yo. He encore for his performance so far, like. Oh man, like
Wish I had that.
the origins of those, like the first Wu-Tang banger with Meth and Bobby Digital, like the last episode, like where they left off, like it's just so crazy, like how Bobby stuck in between his mans who did, you know, the shootout at the house and with his older brother being a jet, like the boroughs, like you don't have to be in a gang to be from somewhere and it almost have the same equilibrium or hold the same weight. Like I'm from Bronx, I'm from this side, South side, like. It don't matter where you from, but in that, what they show with his brother getting locked up, what it's like to, I don't know, have a trap house and everything burned just to get the product. Like they showed a lot.
Yo.
It was hot.
Yo.
He was stressing. Like, yo, did you get the? Nah, we got out though. We're
Yeah,
alive.
we're alive, right?
But I didn't get what we needed to stay alive.
Exactly.
But, you know, it is
exactly.
what it is. But he knew. Like he was so. Bobby Digital in it was so headstrong that he was willing to steal that beat machine.
Mm-hmm.
He tried and he even got caught. But like now it's like, I can't wait. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I hate shows like that. They give you the first 3 episodes. It'd be 3 months.
Yo.
I don't know how long it's gonna be. Same thing with Luke Cage.
Oh,
First season
man.
came out,
Wow.
fire.
Yep.
Next thing you know, we sitting here. I'm on pins and needles.
Like, when am I gonna? You damn near forget about the show.
Yeah,
like,
yo.
you know.
The same thing with Black Lightning. Like certain shows, like I watch them. It's just like, yo, when's the?
But
know, same thing with Power, Animal Kingdom. Certain shows, I'll be waiting, yo. Like, yo, you gotta watch certain shows, but like the way they do it and make you wait. So it's almost like same formula with music. A new release. You know, you show the vlog, you show the creation of this track, whatever the case is, and recap. Like, and I strive to sort of have a recap of every show I have so people can see what I'm doing. So word of mouth can travel through the actual word of mouth and they can get the visual word of mouth on the same side.
yeah, man, because what I've noticed is that people like visuals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People like to watch what you
I'm
do.
a visual learner as much as I am the other learners, you know what I'm saying? I like to be able to see it.
Right.
That's my eye and be in a trance with it, you know?
Yeah, you got. How am I supposed to believe this is gonna work if I can't see it? How am I supposed to see this is really what you're talking about if I can't see it like you're seeing it? But that's where faith and belief comes in. But that's beside the point. Most of the time, you know, if you say 13K and I'm gonna look it up, oh damn, yeah, that's 13K. You know, but I mean before, you know, obviously before all that, I'm gonna listen to it and make sure.
Definitely.
You know, I'm not just gonna believe numbers. Like, no, you can't just believe numbers. Like everybody gets numbers. Anybody can get numbers. Doing something, anything.
Man, they got SoundCloud promo packages. Oh man.
That's what I'm saying. You
They
just
got
buy
minimum
those.
package deals for promo for like $5 or $10. Nothing but robotic numbers.
Yep.
It's tempting to do, like, if you don't know no better, like, you know what, you look left and look right like you're crossing the street, like, yeah, that's on fire, right? 20K, fam. Like, when'd you put that out?
I didn't.
And then but it's like, I follow my SoundCloud with the SoundCloud Post app. So I see the top listeners, everybody who's listening to music, I know them. I'm not just going to add you to add you.
Right.
I'll research the page. Like, I'm not just going to sit there and be like, yeah, I got all these new people. I see the top plays, what songs is what, the stats. Like, I follow that. Same thing with my music page. You have to follow these things. Like, oh, it's been this many days since you put out something new. Or, all right, so it's time to share something in the story.
Right.
Time to update. Like, even from y'all standpoint, my promo game be crazy, bro. I'll share this. You're supposed to share the same flyers all the time. Anytime you have something coming up, share it every day of the week throughout all days. Do your story. You have to. The same tags, tag it. Show people that, yo, this is what's coming up.
Right.
And if you miss it, cool. But just know, don't say I didn't tell you.
That's
You know what I mean? Like, don't blame me. Or, yo, I didn't see it. I wish you would have sent the link.
My guy, you're not on your phone. You're not
man,
looking.
like
You're
everything
not.
is social media. Everything's the phone. You know what I mean?
Right,
People
right.
die in car crash and be on the highway and drive on that rugged and your tires go like this.
Oh
All
shit.
because you know what I mean? Like, so don't tell me you don't know how to refresh. Don't tell me that.
Yeah,
You ain't see it, man.
that when people say that stuff, it's just ridiculous to me. In one ear, out the other, because I know you're
Like,
lying.
you had an interview last night. Imagine being your wine trip.
Nah, don't play me.
Like, bro,
Come
Yo,
on,
you could have just
for real.
scrolled. If you just scrolled, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Just
yeah.
scroll like 2
Man.
people more.
Or if
You
you
would have seen
just-
I
it.
know what you did. You
Hit me
scrolled
up.
by you scrolled by my post to like a meme and share.
Yeah, yo,
That's
yo.
what you did.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
saw the cat. You saw the cat with the sombrero.
Yeah,
Cause,
you know
cause
what I'm
I saw
saying?
that you shared that. Cause I also shared it.
Yeah, me too. Dos Equis, drink everybody, my friend.
yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Love
for
that.
sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
give me a smiley on that.
Yeah, I get it, so. But it's like this music, man, like, it means so much to me that every day. Like, even with Lady Smooth, her being here, like, she's been through everything with me. When I first got with her, I was still in the streets. I was still trapping. I just moved out of my mom's house. I was basically spreading my wings. And these past 7 years, stepfather, role model, stepdad, then having my own kid being a hero, all these titles, then be a president of a label, promotions. If anybody believes, Thanksgiving's 1 year, or one day of the year, I should say, I don't even believe in it. Like, it's my favorite holiday, but every day my plate is full. I see that whole table. That whole table that got like 15 chairs on each side. It's full all the time. And if it's not full, I don't know what to tell you. That means I'm not doing my job. Every plate on my table has to have something on it. So it's, what do you bring to the table? I don't need nobody else to bring anything to the table. Just know I can match anything you bring.
This dude here, that's it right there. That's the one.
Yeah,
No
that
lie.
real
Because
applause.
if you rely on others, like, yo, you're going to be sitting there.
You waiting?
What's that meme? The skeleton dude sitting on the bench waiting for...
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause that's gonna be
Yeah,
you waiting for
exactly.
that.
Yeah, like, nah, it's 2019, and, I'm 28, about to be 29, and my daughter's 4, like, next thing you know, she's going to be 18, and I'm going to be closing in on the 30s and 40. Like, life's going to go. I don't want to be in the same position I am right now a year from now.
Right.
Like, I'm that hungry. I give myself limits. So it's like, if, my man's dropped this album this year, R.I.P. everything we talked about, cool. This year, this tour stuff, that's like a goal in a sense. Like, keep doing what I'm doing locally, but let's bring this on the road. Like, let's get some team members. We all pitch in, Airbnb, whatever, do a GGF account, $5 here. I don't
That's
got
what I'm
I got
saying.
5. All right, do $5 for 12 weeks. I bet you that might cover the taxes on something.
Or
Nah,
some-
bro, you
yo.
good. Bring food stamps or
Right, it'll
Something.
cover the delivery, delivery charge.
It's gonna help out.
For
It's
real.
gonna build.
we
Be-
got to get the rental.
contribute.
Or we need how much in extra fees or deposit?
Exactly.
Yo, good.
Exactly.
Like, it's not hard to book a 5 to 10 city tour, even 5 cities: New York, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Boston, venues in Fall.
Philly, don't matter.
Yeah, it's not hard to plan. I know people who do it. It's just,
I just wanted to
do you have a van? Do you have these things?
right.
And
What's
even
good
if
with the
you don't,
connections?
Speak to your peoples, reach out, make a post. That's what social media is for. You never know, because you never ask this person this question, and then you be like, oh, you connected with the vinyl, embroidery, you do shirts, or a company that does, rental for vans, or buy a commercial van. It don't even cost that much to get a commercial van.
Nope.
They really don't. So,
Hey, it's gotta.
I wouldn't mind, or I would love to take a tour and just go to 5 different states I haven't been through, because it's like, I know what it's like to go to a new venue because I just recently did it. So now new states, traveling with the team, and then to record like a documentary. Like, I want to start one like immediately, but I'm not in no rush. Like, because even this, like, I can't wait to the point to where, so like, everybody that's a part of GGF, either they have a job, they have a life. So when they're available to do what's needed, they do it. I don't have to ask, I don't have to beg, I don't have to yell, scream. Like, it's real love all across the board, so
That's how it's supposed to be.
a tour and a documentary just to catch it, like 5 cities, and see how those people live in these different states, what they eat. Like, even if they got a
Right,
Dunkin'
right.
Donuts, what's y'all Dunkin' Donuts like?
Yeah. What do you,
You know what I'm
get?
saying? Like, what is it like? Because we know what it's like over here. Like, Philly. If we go to Philly, I need a real Philly steak and cheese. Like I'm
Hey,
serious.
that's I need these
Like
things that
Fresh
I've been
Prince,
hearing
what he,
about.
what he had the grease in the bag. He went back to Philly. Like
Yeah, that's what
something
I'm
like
saying.
I want to might run in the Philly freeway or Gilly the Kid. They be out like normal people living in their cities. Like
Yeah,
go to Miami and people go down there and see these celebrities that people might lose their breath for, but
they're just doing them.
John Legend, ordinary people. You know what I'm
Yo.
saying? They're just waking up and doing what they do. You know,
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I got an outlet though out to Miami. This club, one
Mm-hmm.
of the good friends of mine I went to middle school with in Taunton, and he plugged me. And it's this club that they do shows every first Friday of the month. And it's
Okay.
$100 for the slot, and you get to perform in front of like 300 to 400 people out in Miami.
That might be something we can.
Like
Everybody should
I've
hop
been
on.
talking to Lady Smooth about it. I mean, we can get through this winter. 2020, I'm cracking that year hard off the rip.
I hear
My
that.
birthday's December 3rd. I'm a Sagittarius.
Bringing the new year hot.
Lady Smooth, she's December 7th. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know between now and I'll probably say right after the winter and the spring come, like every first Friday, I definitely, all I need is one. And all I know is you go down there with certain people and you
Hey.
have merch, and you have your bracelets, your CDs, your stickers, throw it out in the crowd. I'm only down here for this one time, and if I need to come back, it's going to be off of my performance and how I brought my camp out. So
That's
you
that
know,
first
and
impression.
it's $100 to perform in front of 300 to 400 faces you don't know. I'm about to act a fool on some Luda. I'm
Yo,
about to give it my all right now. This is Miami.
that
Like,
#1 spot.
I've never even traveled. Boston? Been in New York as a kid. That's not. I never even. I don't even like heights.
Man.
But I never flew on a plane to like travel. Like
Yo,
so, even if it goes a 5-city tour and you go to Connecticut, New Hampshire, and you go to these little ones, like it's still traveling. I haven't been there. It's all new to me. Y'all all live different, a different zip code. It can be Pleasant Street, but it's different Pleasant Street. Like
yep.
it's just like that. I definitely want to travel, like, and I'm getting there. So I know finishing out this year and really finalizing and getting the paperwork and getting that little R symbol next to GGF, like really doing it. So when it comes to the tour, and you get the commercial van and it's embroidered with GGF on it and the artist name in the back and who's with it, like I see it, like I dream it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's possible. It's not hard. This logo on one side, the artist, producer, this, that. Where the dates, where we hitting at.
Yeah.
We could be parked eating, y'all gotta go to the bathroom. Where gonna be tonight? Oh, it's on the back of the van.
That's it.
Or people randomly walking by and just,
Snapping the van, Snapchatting,
then
tagging,
in whatever
selfies.
city you in, you definitely show up early. Go out there, sort of hit certain local stores was close to the venue. Yo, we're gonna be out here, we're traveling, we got this. That's the merch, the street team. Like, put in the work. I guarantee you it'll pay off because I'm doing it every day. Like, Lady Smooth, she works for Frito-Lay, so she does enough and more than enough to where so I can do my dream and I live off it. Like, I am a club promoter. I do book artists. I do have headliner packages. I do make money off it. I do pay my DJ and my cameraman.
Hey,
Nobody does anything
that's-
for free.
yes.
I don't care if we grew up together in the sandbox. You're killing me, Smalls. Cool. I gotta pay for killing you, Smalls.
I gotta pay anyways.
Like,
I still
you
gotta
still
do
gotta
it.
pay, bro. Like, so I'm very thankful for anything and everything she does. Because at the end of the day, I have kids and we have to provide certain things. But I found the way to really live off it, like how she's living with her 9 to 5. It's what I love. She don't love working, but she loves the money and the payoff and be able to pay
Hey,
things and.
eventually,
everything's paid off. I can go to sleep and don't have this headache and stress.
You just gotta keep building it. Eventually, you don't gotta work no more. That's the
what I want to
whole
get to.
point.
We're gonna
Exactly.
get to a point. It's not a deal or I'm trying to 360 myself. Nah, Tech 9, independent, self-made. Like,
Just
there's
keep
ways to
moving,
really
yeah.
keep going and really make it relevant to it. As though now I don't even perform now, and if I do, it has to be a special occasion. It has to be a certain payment. Like I want to see y'all shine now. That's why I want to get to that point. Like,
It's like,
to be a universal Diddy and a Jay-Z.
dare
what
I
I'm saying?
say
Like,
it?
Diddy wasn't always the artist, but he knew to put on and provide for those around him.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was about to say. Like that's the goal. Like in this type of field, you want to work so you're helping others eat too. You know what I'm saying? Make them work, make them. Because not everybody's gonna be an artist or whatever, but they might be a hell of an engineer, or a hell of a promoter, hell of a marketer.
I
You
never
know
knew
what I'm
I
saying?
was a promoter or I could host or none of that until I ventured out and tried it. My first showcase, I hosted, did security at the door, and I performed last. Headlined it, like, and it didn't kill me nothing. It felt good, you know, like anybody and everybody could be a ghost. Like I sort of had an epiphany on my like the other day, like the scene of Ghost just being in the club overlooking his venue and watching life go on as is at a standstill for him. So it's like I can see myself doing that, standing in the club, a nice suit on or whatever, and I'm not performing or whatever. Whether I'm performing still or not, just knowing I put on and provided somewhere for people to come cut loose and, you know, you worked 80 some odd hours this week or whatever it is. It's just a beautiful venue. Like, that's what he was trying to do, but he mixed a lot of madness with it. And, you know, that's what money, power, respect, like it comes with it.
Hey, it's almost...
That's why that song is so golden to the era of what people fail to admit to, like, where did it come from or what do you really live by? Money, power, respect goes to everything that you sort of do on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. Without money, a lot of people don't get no power or respect.
Nope.
But without respect, how do you get power? Without power, how do you get respect? Without certain two, without one, you can't get the other two. Without these two, you can't get the other one.
Mm-hmm. Unless
it's
you
crazy.
you must know somebody, you must do something. You must got something going on.
Something gotta give for the others. You know what I mean? To
Definitely.
come to you.
It's like a seesaw. We can't both we both gotta do our part, and then if we do it right, it'll be like this. Yeah. But for now, one's always gonna go up and down. It's always gonna be like that.
I've been trying to say this for a long time, but all this stuff kind of just ties into like fate.
Yeah, what you're destined for.
Yeah, so you know if you keep working towards
it's meant to be.
Exactly.
Like I write music with my daughter. She knows. I go to the studio. I perform. Daddy, where you going? Can kids come there, or is it an adult place? Like, you know, she knows.
Right.
Like, but I can write music, and she can come in the room, and I won't be disturbed. Like I can multitask or just sit there and she's just dancing. I like that beat, Daddy. I'm like, all right, I'm about to kill this.
Cool, because somebody else gonna like that too.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yo, I don't want to run out of time or nothing because I know we've been talking. We've been really getting into really into the nitty gritty.
Where we at with it?
It's 8:13. So
wow.
Yeah.
So you know,
we got another track.
For we got Dr. Fate.
Yes, sir. We do. This is
talking about fate.
That's
talking about fate.
Segue. You know, but yeah, man. But yeah, you know, this, you know how it goes. First time we did it, we dropped the commercial, we dropped the song. So we're gonna do it the same way this time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Dr. Fate, you know, did this last year also. Mm-hmm. It was a one-time, sort of my alter ego called Mr. One Take. Literally went in the booth, did a one take, didn't do no ad-libs, anything, and this is the finished product, Dr. Fate.
That's what I'm talking about. So we gonna, you know what I mean? Advertisement right now.
What is this?
Dacypher Radio.
Feeling different out here nowadays. Yeah. I'm feeling different nowadays. Yeah. I'm feeling different nowadays. Yeah.
Dacypher Radio.
Feeling different out here nowadays. Yeah, yeah. I'm feeling different nowadays. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm feeling different nowadays. Yeah. 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 I mean, woke up, seen a different light. Now I choose for the wheel, it's no bite, but I do the lead for the spice, so I spit Zyke on the mic, so I 2-3 like a Mike and Mike and Ike for the candy. Shorty wanna go shopping, bullets get the flying, bodies get the dropping. How they say they really so hot, but they never really ever on the block. And I do for the hole with the sail, hole in one like you don't know. I roll up wood after wood, and I chuck if wood. So I break it down, no grinder, but I need a sub like was a grinder. 7-inch, 9-inch, a 12-inch, or 7 for a 12-piece, a 9-piece like Rick Rose, the T.I. So shorty on my T.I. I P.I. like I don't need a personal informant, so I flip a P, 4P, that's 32. Shaquille O'Neal, old school, that's 32. I do that all for the Lando and Bando, and shorty light for the wax like a candle. I D.I.S. and do it on the mantle. Damn, homie, I've been the man, homie, since way back then in the stands, homie. Now I'm standing here in the stands, homie. Hold on, get the wave, here's the fan, homie.
Dacypher Radio.
Things change, people change, things not the same. Roll with the punches. All I wanted was a way out, daily on the route. No choices here, just designations. I delegate with preparation, reflecting on the reasons why I know they hate. Approach is key, so I stick to it. Doors is doors, when you break them down. It's nothing to an animal, unleash what's needed just to get by. Shorty looking at me dead in the eye. Tears get the flowing, I don't know why. I didn't get a heads up, yet and still I kept my head up. Struggle bars, I can't manage that. Get your game up or fall back. Pac-Man eatery, don't get swallowed up in the mischief. Change on you from a distance, I'll remain the same. What's the word when it's not bonded? One word, you garbage. Trash bags, waste management. 40 off the waist, watch me manage it. Demolition man with the flow, knocking down the walls of your mental. Once I'm in there, yeah, I'm in there. No refunds like a clearance sale. Run through it just to run to it. I count a 6 as a 9, yeah, I'm going stupid. Run through it just to run to it. I count a 6 as a 9, yeah, I'm going stupid. Yeah, I'm going stupid. You feel me? Bars of a fucking giant. Who the counts a 6 as a 9 and go stupid? I do. She do. Shout out my nigga Potent, man. Everything potent. Oh yeah. 2K19 to the casket with the worms and shit.
Dacypher Radio.
You can put it all on me. Rewind, you can put it all on me. Girl, just let your mind go free. I can help you find your peace side. Rewind, girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak. You ain't gotta worry that with me, cause I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I'ma keep it real with you. It's the vibe that really got me in my feelings, boo. I ain't like the mother niggas that you dealt with. So don't hold back on your love, that's selfish. I mean, I know you been hurt, but girl, that's the past. You know I'ma hold it down, yeah, I got your back. Bonnie and Clyde-ish, do this with my better half. Put you first, you never last. Promise all the pain will pass. Tell by the way we talk, I can tell by the way we are. Baby, you for me. Baby, you for me. You for me. I can tell by the way you talk that you're scared of a broken heart. Baby, don't worry. Baby, don't worry. Don't worry. Just rewind. You can put it all on me. Girl, just let your mind go free. I can help you find your peace side. Rewind. Girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak. You ain't gotta worry that with me, cause I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I can't imagine nights without you by my side. By my side. Girl, put your trust in me. Everything gon' be alright. Yeah, girl, I rock with you, that's all top. No, I'ma ride for you, that's no lie. Anything you worry about, just put it to the side. Nah, you ain't gotta trip about yeah, it's all gonna be alright. Something about her, the way she do. Girlie, I got it's a dream come true. Shorty, I got it, my shit to prove. Tryna be out and take flight with you. Something about her, the way she do. Girlie, I got it's a dream come true. Shorty, I got it, my shit to prove. You know this a vibe, make your body just move like. Just rewind, you can put it all on me. Girl, just let your mind go free. I can help you find your peace side. Rewind, girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak. You ain't gotta worry that with me, cause I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. Rewind. You can put it all on me. On me. Girl, just let your mind go free. Go free. I can help you find your peace side. Rewind. Girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak.
Dacypher Radio.
With my girls tonight and we looking fly. Ain't stunning on niggas, it's all about us tonight. Getting down on the dance floor, get low, baby, drop it to the floor. We came to live our best life, no stress, no mess, just have a good time. Got my girls by my side. They always stay lit, that's just our style. Never leave my side. Because my girls are ride or die. Girlfriend, we came to party tonight. If you with your girlfriend, put your drinks up to the sky. I'm with my girlfriend, and you know that if you with your girlfriend, put your glasses to the sky. That's what the girls do. That's what us girls do. Hey, that's what us girls do. That's what us girls do. Yeah. That's what us girls do. Yeah. That's what us girls do. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Dacypher Studio. We're located at 342 Pavilion Street, Mattapan, Mass. 02126, and we provide professional studio sessions, productions, mixing, and mastering. If you'd like to get your project done, please contact us now at 857-263-1314, 857-263-1314. See y'all soon.
Finish him.
Oh, snap. Who's dead? Who's dying? It's crazy. Nobody's dying. Everybody here is live, living, kicking it, and we splishing. So we's going back. Y'all just heard the music. Y'all heard Dr. Fate, right? Freestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all heard Rewind by Fresh Bands. Then y'all heard Girlfriends. But seeing as though there's only one person here that we have that made one of those songs, we're going to have to talk about the Dr. Fate. So what's good? How did, we'll get into all what we were talking about, after. But I just really wanted the fans to know what inspired the freestyle.
So, Dr. Fate, never mind, the DC Marvel thing, it goes to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through something in life or whatever, I had family members trying to basically put a price on my head, and I just had people headhunting for me, and, things in life was playing against me, and I'm not saying I didn't play no part for it to play against me, but I didn't play a big enough part for the way life played against me to come at me the way it did. So, instead of me, let me say, acting out or being childish, I chose to go to the booth and not write the lyrics and just freestyle. And when that's Dr. Fate, word for word, as I'm starting the song, I'm feeling different nowadays. Like, that's how I was feeling for days and days. I was just contemplating listening to the same beat, just listening to the beat, not freestyling into it. So when it came to recording it, and then I heard the finished product, I was sort of surprised myself because I did it in one take, no hiccups, there wasn't no, you want to do it again? I can't spit the same bars or the same energy or cadence. I did it in one take. So when I did that, I sort of developed that alter ego of Mr. One Take in the building. And, I sort of developed it now with a science to where so I can go in and do certain tracks and do it in one take. Chorus, verse, ad-libs running through.
Hey.
And then an engineer could ask me, yo, you good? Is it done? I'm good. Like, certain engineers, though, it sort of throws them off because they're used to people, no, I'm not done yet. Now, let me do it again. Like, I know what my sound is. I know what it deserves. I know what the people deserve. And I never go in the booth and try to overdo myself or outwork myself. I'm going to schedule it when I know I can give it 100%.
Right.
The song's completely done. Everything's proofread. Whether it's a collab or anything, I make sure everything, all the kinks, nooks, and crannies is good so y'all can get the finished product hand in hand and be able to view it and value it for what it is versus I feel like it could have been better or I would have did this. Like, you can say that, but just know you're only saying that for only so many reasons because I know I gave it my all and I did my best. Not, I did my best, but I was sick today. Then I shouldn't be in there if I'm sick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wait, hold off, and, timing is everything, basically.
And that's that right there. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes. Lay that down, put that in.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure I could be heard. But, yeah, okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I feel that 100%. I was going to ask you, too, so your design, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Basically, what the artist named Gorilla Smooth, and I really liked that show Empire. So, and it wasn't more or less the show. It was what was going on and how they had all these pieces to their puzzle, and they just kept building off of those pieces and making the puzzle that much more grand. So, my artist Cyanide, VP, Case 45, my general, DJ Shady Boy, my DJ,
Special to them.
Knowledge, cameraman, cameraman, being Darn, my producer. Like, you gotta have all these pieces so you can actually attempt to make it. You can't attempt to make it without having tools. So it's like, now I realize over the years that whoever I collab with, right, or I'll say interact with, my gorillaness sort of like rubs off on people. So I don't know if anybody knows they have an inner gorilla, just like the inner LeBron switch I was talking about, but working alongside of me and being around me, whether it's music or a regular day-to-day basis, just who I am, my vibes is going to rub off on you. So it's like, I done seen me bring something out of people and or artists before that they didn't know that they can do, and then they listen to the song and play it back like, yo, look what you brought out of me. Or I'll catch myself saying it, or more or less to be humble, just sit back and smile like, damn, they ain't never rapped like that before.
Yeah, that's right.
They ain't have that energy before. Where'd that come from? I know where it came from. You just got to really get into your music, believe in your lyrics, believe in the syllables, believe in what you're writing, not just keep going. Like, it's not a Doug Funny story. Like, it's a great show, but you can't just do that. If that's the case, this is not the game for you. The game's already filled up with enough people who put quality over substance.
Right, you better go find it.
So the quality of the beat's fire, but the substance is trash.
Hey, man, it happens.
But we here to bring that back. We here to split shit and bring it back. Gorilla Gang family, the essence of hip hop. We're here to keep it live.
Yo, and that's how we supposed to do it. Keeping it moving, make sure everybody knows what's going on, make sure everybody's happening, hip and cool, and splishing with what's happening. That's what we want. You don't want to be somebody that's you were saying, like, the beat's great, but the lyrics are trash. Yeah. You want to be through and through thorough all the way splishing. You can't splish sometimes. You can't splish
all the time.
It's all the time.
It's all the time.
You know what I mean?
And it goes back to the great classic movie Planet of the Apes. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the unity, the centerfold of how the family was one. But if you was to look at, like, the new modern version of Planet of the Apes, how Cobra went about things, killed his son, wanted to go against, the leader, the one who had the best vision for us all, because he felt like, why are you the one?
Right.
You can't, certain things you just shouldn't question. You just go against this grain and you're going to sort of regret it. And sometimes you can't make up for regrets. And a lot of times you can't make up for regrets. So it's not like I wanted to be the prez. It's not like I wanted to be the head of what I got going on, but somebody has to. Somebody has to be the core root to it. So if anything goes wrong, you can come to me. We could talk about it. We can go over it. But at the end of the day, if something was going wrong with me, I want everybody else who's around me to feel like they're the head when it's their turn to give advice or to be talked to, because the head in charge of anything that you do, whether it's a captain of a police force or, captain of a baseball team or anything, being the head of something is one of the biggest jobs in the world. It's like running your own business in corporate America. Right. That, man, you can wake up every day and, you get dressed, put your tie on, do your suit, but it's like some days are always going to be harder than others. But it's all about how you make it through, though.
Hey.
So, that right there goes back to just, GGF. Unity is key. Let's network and build. One hand washes the other.
That's it. And then we grow. We keep growing.
I'm glad to hear, I hear, a lot about communication and staying in together. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that coincides with one another.
But, yo, I showed up for the show, but I ain't checked the message that told me to bring up. You got to, the little things, communicate, check your notifications.
Right.
Because social media is so heavy nowadays, and I used to never really be heavy into it. Just like I used to walk majority of my life. I just started driving 2 years ago.
Hey.
So it's like, stuff like that. You just, pay attention to what's going on. You don't want to be 95% when you could have been 100 because you chose not to look at something as small as a notification, a scroll down, or take a breath when you're smoking that cigarette, or, you're going to the bathroom, whatever you're doing. 30 seconds to scroll, whatever the case is, and you'll be updated.
Yeah, just pay attention.
Yeah, which is key.
Yeah, more things fail because of communication rather than people actually not doing what they gotta do. Yeah, you know.
Facts, bro.
So,
well said.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to know. It's good to see. It's good to hear.
I hope, I hope that you do bring through all these people that you've been mentioning tonight.
Yeah, not definitely.
Crowd, I'm bringing them through to the show because just the more insight that people could have on you and your posse, it just reinforces everything you're saying right now. You know
Right. I look forward to it. Like, I brought his album out, and next time I'm here,
the camera one more time.
Next time I'm here, Sinai, the VP of GGF, he'll be here to give you his background and his story on where this came from, broken and rebuilt. There's a reason for that. So, I'll definitely look forward to it and just more in depth of what Gorilla Gang family is. And, now that I'm splishing fully all the way, I'm saying? Y'all are affiliated with the family, so,
Yo, you'll be seeing.
You know how it goes. Definitely going to see future endeavors here.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, man, October is looking like a good splish month to be splishing. Splishoween. Splish me.
Right? Yeah.
Hey.
Bro, that might be the name of the event. Splishtober,
yes!
bro. GGF presents Splishtober, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy simple.
Yeah.
That's simple, but it's dope.
They're
like, what's that? Splish. No, Dacypher. It's a lot to split. You know what I mean? Splishtober. What is that?
And it's
Dacypher
October.
Radio, you know what I'm saying? The recording, 2 artists, hosts.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot already there, yo.
We get the whole
and never mind
package together.
Having the showcase, then y'all business cards, y'all can offer what y'all offered to me when I met y'all to everybody there.
Exactly. And to grow. Network.
Now you got a whole roster and a list. Yeah, yo, that's dope. And then they can see my recap of this.
Yep.
And they can follow and just come be a part of something genuine. Like, I'm from this city. Like, I was born and raised here. Like, I couldn't wait for this to happen, honestly.
And yo, he's like, this is. I'm like, yo, I'm excited for it.
You
Just
know,
based off of you being excited, yo.
It's so ill because being somebody that also grew up here and then taking these steps to do these type of things.
Yep.
It's like, wow, it's kind of like a dream come true in a way because we grew up watching other cities doing this. What we're doing right now.
Exactly.
We are literally the heads, like leading that next generation for them to do this. You know what I mean? Like,
every day, yo. Every day.
And it's dope. And we're gonna be the people that put on the showcase for people. All that. We're gonna be the people that are gonna be like, yo, what do I do next? Yo, I'm gonna tell you what to do. I'm not gonna tell you what to do next, but here's what I would do next. People the advice, the gurus, the people that are like not legends, but you know what I mean? Come to me, hit me up, hit us up, talk to
it's crazy because for the last sort of similarity, it's like there was only one ghost in power, but what if everybody was equal and there was 10 ghosts looking over the club together, a group. Not, Tommy's under me. Like, what if all of us was equal? And I mean equal. Like, so whatever you've seen in it, Kane, everybody was up, not having to do what they did. Everybody had the same access and notoriety to do it, but you chose to go left. I chose to go right. I chose to go a little bit more left than you did. I chose to go a little bit more right than you did. Like,
right.
But instead, it was just him by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, head honcho. It comes with a lot of fatalities sometimes, So.
I wish I was ready with that button. Yeah, I was looking at some other songs to be playing next, but I was definitely listening to though. But I was looking for the fatality button. Oh, here it is. Bang. A little bit of lag. It'll come. It'll be there. Yeah. You'll probably hear it.
Fatality.
There it is. But yes, and that's what we're supposed to do. That's what I've been looking for the longest time. Like, because it shouldn't be just. Not saying just in a hypothetical situation. It should just be me coming up with ideas. It should be, if I'm coming up with an idea, this next person next to me should be spinning off that idea, making it better. The next person making it better, making it bigger, making it this, making it that. I can put in this and we can all blow up.
Yeah.
It should be that easy. The fact that there's every show we talk about this, the fact that there's so many people trying to do the same thing in the city, it's ridiculous or baffling to me how it's that hard to be like,
how it's not done.
Yeah, like how are you guys talking how are you guys saying the same thing? Everybody's saying the same thing, but you guys haven't. Not saying you guys or whatever, but hypothetically, haven't talked to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, it should be easy to come together.
Segregation's at an all-time high, if you ask me.
Makes sense. But segregation between who though?
Between
segregation between
us.
I would say
as a people?
segregation between us as the people and the communication with us as a people. Being stagnant, being hard-headed, being stubborn.
Yes.
Being one-dimensional.
Yes.
One-track minded.
That I agree
So
with.
it's a list, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad I do what I do. Like, the word gang and Guerrilla Gang family, a gang of thoughts can provide a gang of outcomes. Not, gang, violence. Nah,
Right,
you know?
right.
So you got to be the change you want. So that's what I'm trying to do with GGF.
And that's what's up, man. That's how it all eventually becomes different. How it all becomes a change. How it all becomes what you want to see it as. And it's just wild too, because like a lot of words have different connotations to them.
Facts.
All the time. Any word, anything, whatever you think of is gonna mean something completely different to the next person. So, like you were even saying right now, gang. Oh yeah. Like, oh no.
It's such a trend now, the word itself, but like to me it's different. Like it's the era we're in, but I don't have to adapt to it, but I can adapt to what's around me, so I got my own version of what a gang is to me. It's not about colors, it's not about the groups and the violence. No, it's actually trying to be as positive as you can be with something that is rooted to the negative.
That's what I'm saying. What happened to Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Gang? Like, what happened to that version of the gang? They came together and helped people and saved the day. And
Scooby snacks.
Yeah.
Right. At the end of the day, gang is all about camaraderie. Like, even when you break it down into the violence and stuff, like, that still breaks down to camaraderie. Like, they're doing that as a team. They're doing that as whatever. Yeah. And like that's the core element of the word, of these things that I feel like a lot of people forget. But that's a whole other topic. I ain't trying to
even that it goes back to that game Warriors, the show.
Oh yeah,
that was like one of the first for a lot. That game was dope, but like just the origins of Warriors, that was one of the first like major street gangs. And what was it? Claiming your territory where you're at, and then going to claim other people's territory, and you're willing to kill just to get it.
Just to try, you gotta
just
travel
to get a
through.
street corner, just to get cobblestone, cement. You're willing to kill somebody on that and stay in it with their, it's crazy,
I'm just gonna go. I want to go ahead and propose an idea, a solution, not a solution, more of an idea, more of a coming together. Unity is key type of thing.
Yeah.
Why not? Why are we not coming together and putting together like $200, $300, $400, $500 and making something else happen? $500 between 4 people is $2,000. $500 between 5 people is $2,500. Everybody talks about nobody has money, nobody has this, but the people around you have money. People around you have ideas, have thoughts, have emotions, have feelings, just like you do. So if everybody can come together and do that, I'm sure whatever you need to happen for yourself, you will find in making a group, making a gang, making a family, making an entity that will take care of one another. One hand washes the other,
Yeah, equal efforts.
Yeah, and it should be that easy to make these groups because you live next to people every day. You get up, you get on the bus, you talk to people, you go to school, whatever you may be doing, you already have 4 or 5 people in that group. Make that investment for a better change. Make the investment for a better thing. Buy the hood. Buy the investment. Buy the venue. Buy the spot. Rent the spot. Make the money.
And it's beyond just the money too. You gotta invest in the people. Like, you gotta invest your time in that person. Like give them a reason to want to give you $500. Give them a reason. Put something on the table other than other than just the money. Like, because that's why a lot of that happens, because people want to just say put your money up and not provide any kind of information or nothing for that person for them to trust you. We gotta really build that trust and that love and that caring to be like, yeah, I wanna rise with you. You know what I mean? Like that has to be.
I want to come together.
An element of that.
It's like that show Shark Tank. You have to know how to articulate yourself and sell your business to them to get that investment.
First place,
and if you don't, they're just gonna. Yeah, it's good and all, but no, I'm sorry. They're going to pass every time.
Exactly.
But if you know how to sell yourself, being a salesman, you can't lose.
Back to first impressions.
Yeah.
Make yourself known. Make people want to be around you.
As soon as that door opens, or what do we have today? As soon as you walk through them doors and that little smoke from the fog machine, every step they're looking at everything.
Are you confident?
Before you even open your mouth, they're looking at you. They can probably listen to how you breathe. Like, is he nervous? Is he?
Yeah.
All of that.
Those people are trained. psychological stuff. Like they know what to look for. They know what. He's a little nervous. Oh, he's a little scared. I can't do business with him. He's
this
scared.
sounds like a scam. Or no, he sounds too good to be true. Like they've seen plenty of it, so it's not hard. The more you see of it, it's easy for you to spot and point it out before it even gets to you.
Hey, as long as you're real and you're good and you know what you're talking about and your business is real and your brand is real and you believe in it, why people gonna doubt you? Why people not gonna look at you and be like, that man, that
you
group,
must be bored if you're doubting what I'm doing.
That's what I'm saying.
About it.
Hey, and it's always good to not end the show, but bring the show up on some motivational stuff because I know a lot of people want to hear that. A lot of people are out there, a lot of people out there talking about what do I do next? How do I continue? Can I continue? Can I do this? You just gotta keep moving. Just do it. You ain't gonna never know unless you just do it. Try it out. Jump in it. Jump in it and just figure it out later. That's how I do it.
You gotta keep moving and not be worried about anybody else's pace.
Right.
And that's what messes up a lot of people. They be worried about the pace of the next man, the pace of the next woman.
Mm-hmm.
So when they finish and you're still sitting there worried, just know your finish line is never going to be even in your grasp until you stop worrying about the next man or the next female.
Exactly. You even
Perfect
know
you. Mm-hmm. Mold yourself.
That's all you are in control of at the end of the day, too.
Yeah.
Like, that's grasp that idea that you,
and you can get everything else.
Control yourself. You're good. You know, once you do that, you start to realize that what everybody else is doing around you doesn't really matter to you in that type of way. It does matter in obviously
to build
cause and effect.
Yeah.
You have to do your part. That's the main.
Once you get control of the splish, you become the splish.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You become the splisher.
Where is this? Where's the sound effects at? Yeah, because it's like
splishing is a lifestyle, you know.
I said, man, you just gotta believe in who you are and put that forward. Don't try to be somebody else. That's a splash. You make too much noise. You bring too much attention to yourself, and everybody's gonna know that's not you.
Yeah, it's gonna stand out like a sore thumb. Exactly. There's nothing you can do.
Everybody's gonna know.
And then once you master the splish, that's when you begin to levitate.
Yeah,
go all over the people, all over the world. You
reach the highest peaks of yourself when you realize what the splish is and what it can do for you.
Yes, that's what it is.
Don't ask what the splish can do. Ask what you can do for the splish. Oh, man.
Classic.
So we in the last 10 minutes of the show, so if you want to drop any more songs, you could do that, or we could just get into the splish outs. But I think we should drop some more songs real quick.
Oh, yeah. I was doing
one or two.
10 minutes. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen after 10 minutes.
Yeah, I always say 7 p.m. to 9 plus p.m.
9 plus, right? Yeah, 9 plus some splish at the end. You know, that's always cool. But yeah, I got some songs we can drop. Let's see what's popping. Because Gorilla Smooth was splishing with all the songs that was popping. So you know what? I'm going to let him go ahead and choose. Because there's too many choices for me to be messing around with. So, just go ahead and there's a folder with all the artists. We got a little top 10 going on at some point. We got to make
check out our top 10 list on my page, the Billy Biscuit page. It hasn't been out on the regular Moment page, but you can check it out on my page so you can get a little insight. And if you believe that your song should be on the next top 10 list for the next cycle that we do it, you holler at me.
Hey.
Wow, that's crazy that this is being played right now.
Yeah, Burn Her's my man, Joe. He's a good dude. Yeah. He got that underground. I think it's either a mixtape or album. He put a dope rappers underground.
The drugs.
Yeah, the drugs. And my song "Dope" actually is on it.
Okay. I heard that song. I heard that.
Yo, that song. Yeah. So when he put it on, I'm like, yo, that's dope, yo. I've seen him perform a couple of times. He's good people, yo. He's real genuine.
I also have a song on there on that
mixtape. So. Yeah.
Yo, it's a good universal rapper. Dope rappers underground, yo. Like,
hey.
I can't, it'd be good to really, push it. I hope he continues to keep pushing it. I know he got his new tape dropping, I think, the 18th.
Mm-hmm. So, the Hermetics, number 9, I think, or whatever.
Number 9?
I seen the number 9 on it, but I don't think it's number 9. I think it's number 2. Mm-hmm. Or no, it's definitely number 3, because number 2 was with Standalone and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so look up the new tape.
He got some dope cover art, too. I like it.
You got any new tape coming out real quick before we drop this song real quick?
Yeah,
unfinished.
R.I.P. The Remixes Volume 2 is coming out. I'll say I'm 85 to 90% done. So I would like to say definitely before the year's out, I'm definitely gonna give it to the people. Have a mixtape release party. You know, we're gonna have the splish there. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be
It's
lit.
gonna be live, man.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we gonna drop one commercial real quick, and we gonna go into this next song real fast, and get the split shots going on after that, so people who are watching know what's really going on. That's all, you know. But yo, Gorilla Smooth was here for not 2 hours, but an hour.
It didn't even feel like it, honestly.
That's what I was. It was just all good conversation, all good visuals, all good stuff to keep the splish moving, keep the splish pumped, keep the Gorilla Gang tight. You know what I'm saying? Just making all that happen. But yeah, so we're gonna jump to the commercials, and my lady's gonna have to tell you where we at. That's how we doing it. Oh, where's the? Sorry, my computer is not trying to give me the mouse connection. But I'm just gonna go ahead and chop you one more time. Where we at? What we doing? She gonna tell you. Come on, what is going on?
Wow, letting everybody down right now. Just kidding. It's not his fault.
Hey guys, this is Dacypher Studio. We're located at 342 Pavilion Street, Mattapan, Mass. 02126, and we provide professional studio sessions, productions, mixing, and mastering. If you'd like to get your project done, please contact us now at 857-263-1314. 857-263-1314. See y'all soon.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. As the streets are watching, people watching. On the news, mothers screaming, stop this. Children tired of running from potential funerals. Friends are tired of seeing their friends go to Zion. I wish I could overcompensate. Guess the negative energies in this state. Supplement them with love, filter out the hate. Make some good for the youth and send it their way. But that's easier said than done, yeah, I have to say. Cause the way that this game is played, you only get ahead causing harm and pain. Cause the more things change, things will stay the same. Let's break these chains. Hey. As the streets are watching, people watching.
Right.
On the news, mothers screaming, stop this.
Gonna end this fighting.
Children tired of running from potential funerals. Friends are tired of seeing their friends go to Zion.
Dacypher Radio.
Baby girl, tell me what your sign is. I got a feeling we're compatible. I heard that you like playing with fire. Gotta like, whoa, I ain't never felt like this before. She try to love me, but my heart's still cold. So I ain't really trying to take things too slow. I'll tell you anything you wanna know. I done came up from the lost town, city on my back, you know where I came from. Something out of nothing, I ain't that son. And you be looking like you may be the one. And even if you ain't, we can still have fun. Baby girl, tell me what your sign is. I got a feeling we're compatible. I heard that you like playing with fire. Gotta like, whoa, I ain't never felt like this before. She try to love me, but my heart's still cold. Yeah, my heart's still cold. I can't do this anymore. When I'm hitting these notes, I want you to know that it's me. You're so beautiful, it's almost a tragedy. But you're more like a fantasy. I'm lost If we caught in the gravity, had to be something alive. They ain't say what I do, love is blind. All of the things you be saying, I see the look in your eyes. I know you wanna be mine. Baby girl, tell me what your sign is. I got a feeling we're compatible. Baby girl, I could take you higher. Don't need my phone, I'm unavailable.
Dacypher Radio. Dacypher Radio.
I've read your text like 50 times. Can't fall asleep, but you on my mind. And I'm scrolling through every word you say. Now I'm just hoping that you'll say that face to face. Seems like we do this every night. We keep playing this game that you win every time. So I come over, you know that I'll come over. You got my heart and holding, but you'll never let go. Cause you know you make it so hard, there's no need to pretend. And act like you don't even know the difference between this lust and loving, babe. I should ignore your text, but I fall for you again. You always message me at 2 a.m. You're about to leave your best friend's place. You say you're missing me again. Wish I didn't believe in every word you say. Well, I shouldn't invite you, no. These feelings that come and go. Get caught in the undertow. Keep pulling me in like you always do. So you come over. I try to win your love, but you keep your heart in holding. And you'll never let go, 'cause you know make it so hard, there's no need to pretend. And act like I don't even know the difference between this lust and love in my bed. I should ignore your text, but I fall for you again. I fall for you again. I fall for you again. And I always listen. Should've known better. Should've let you on red. I fall for you again. And I always listen. Never learned my lesson. The story never ends.
Hey guys, this is Dacypher Studio. We're located at 342 Pavilion Street, Mattapan, Mass. 02126, and we provide professional studio sessions, productions, mixing, and mastering. If you'd like to get your project done, please contact us now at 857-263-1314. 857-263-1314. See y'all soon.
Of course, that sounds in the email. Don't ask me again. Just kidding.
Now I'm gonna ask you again.
All right, well, ask me again at the end of the show, so I can say it again. But yeah, just heard a couple songs by the indie artists that we had on the show. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who they are, then you need to go back and look at the archives. We got episodes on episodes on episodes on top of people, on top of people, on top of things. But artists that independent, look at the page. I'm getting all worked up for no reason. But yeah, so this is about to be the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? And we had Gorilla Gang Family, Gorilla Smooth on the radio. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and let him go ahead and start with the split shouts.
You know, split shout to my bro, Cyanide, the VP of GGF.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Split shout to Case 45, the General. Split shout to Lady Smooth. Split shout To my producer being Don. Split shout to Knowledge. Split shout to Too Real. And split shout to all artists and every artist who has that hunger and dedication to make it out of all trenches.
That's important. That's important. That's the motivation you need. You know, everybody else can do it. You can do it too. Everybody can do it. I could do it. He could do it. He's done it. We've done it. He's doing it. I don't know. It's all just part of the plan to just do what you need to do.
Understand the splish, control the splish, become the splish.
Steps 1, 2, and 3. If you didn't know,
That's how you do it.
That's how I did it. But yeah.
Method to the madness.
Hey. Shout out to Method Man.
Facts.
But yeah, Billy, you got any splish outs you want to go ahead and do, or no, or what, or yes, or maybe?
Splish outs to the Wu-Tang show, because that great motivator tonight.
Yes.
Splish outs to you, Gorilla. Splish outs to Very Smooth for coming through. Splish outs to Mike. Splish outs to Dacypher Radio. Splish outs to Lane and Green. Splish outs to my Splishy. Splish outs to my family. Splish outs to all the letters that make my name. And that's it. Splish out to the aliens.
Hey, that's important. Apparently, without them, we wouldn't have a lot of things. But yeah, I guess it's this my turn, huh? I guess it's
Finish him.
Okay, guess I'll just finish the splish outs then. So splish outs to the people that make us us, the people that made us us, the people that look out for us, the people that want to see us shine, the people that we want to see shine, the people that we're splishing with, the CDs, the albums, the people that are making the albums, the Gorilla Gang family for coming out.
Sir.
You know, splish outs to Billy Biscuit for being part of the show. Splish outs to Lane Linguini for being part of the show. Splish outs for Dacypher Radio for having the show.
Yes.
Splish outs to, again, GGF for being on the show. You know, all about the words. All about the words, how you use them. You know? And just splish outs to everything that made this possible, made us possible, made you as an individual possible. Because without those things, those people, those whatever, it's just, you're just not going to be you. But you could be you while you splishing. Yeah. And, you know, gain that composure, keep that composure. Distractions don't matter. And it's going to be all right.
Yes, sir.
That's how you do it.
Splish out to the 401-508-617.
Hey.
You know, Beantown love always. City Year love. Beef patty with cheese and cocoa bread love.
Oh my God, yeah, right? Oh, sorry, what?
Splish.
What?
Splish.
I need that.
I need that as a sound effect. Yeah, I need next people. You know what? Because I know everybody has a studio somewhere. So everybody who's listening, who's been on the show, who's been watching the show, I need you guys to make a commercial about Splish so we can play it on their radio. So I'm not the only one. We're not the only ones talking about Splish all the time. Everybody can be talking about Splish. We can just play a radio. We can play a commercial right now, and it'll be your voice. So if you got the best Splish commercial or a Splish commercial, because I'm playing them all. I don't play no favorites. Splish is Splish, man. That's lit. That's lit. I like that. So if you got a commercial, you want to make a commercial, go ahead and send that in to themoment227@gmail.com. And I'm sure we can make that into something that's going to be played at the push of a button. It's that simple.
Yes.
But yeah, man.
Strive for the greatness.
That's it. We haven't been kicked out yet. So I'm going to play one more song. Probably drop a commercial. It might come off of the after hours. Who knows? I might know, but you don't know. So I'm going to keep y'all in the dark. Pow, pow. Why is it so slow? I wish it was faster. Why is everything like lagging?
So gravy.
What is this?
Dacypher Radio.
But yeah, the song's supposed to go right here, and I'm about to just drop it right about now.
Beats.
You gon' ride or you gon' die, you gon' do both. Said they want my head, I kept that too close. When it come to money, niggas do the most. I done had a few friends, I don't know who was close. You gon' ride or you gon' die, you gon' do both. Niggas say they want my head, I kept that too close. When it come to money, niggas do the most. I done had a few friends, I ain't know who was close.
I thought you was my homie. I knew you was basic. If they won't ride for you, just know that they will change quick. R.I.P. to all my real ones resting up in heaven. For y'all, I'ma make a million and get my fam together. Don't come around me if you fake and wanna take, then change up. They see the money I make, all of a sudden they need some. We get it out the mud, it's hard, where we come from. You can't have no friends when you coming up from the bottom. Told me that the top is lonely. Well, I love it. The root of all evil is money, nothing above it. End the discussion. If it ain't money, then it ain't nothing. Diamonds, I crush it. Oyster perpetual, steady bussin'. Oh, yeah.
You gon' ride or you gon' die, you gon' do both. Niggas say they want my head, I kept that too close. When it come to money, niggas do the most. I done had a few friends, I don't know who was close. You gon' ride or you gon' die, you gon' do both. Say they want my head, I kept that too close. When it come to money, niggas do the most. I done had a few friends, I ain't know who was close.
I've been thinking about this for a long time.
This is my reality. This is my reality. And you got my soul and you always sit in my fantasy. This is my reality. This is my reality. I want you and you want me. It's been so far from hard to see. This is my reality. This is my reality. Damn, you got my soul and you always have been my fantasy. This is my reality. This is my reality. I want you and you want me. It's been so far from hard to see.
This is my reality. This is my reality. I'm thinking about a life with me and her underneath the covers all night. She kissing on me, saying it'll be alright. We eating and fucking, we eating, we fussing, we fight. The love will get deeper, we sexy. She tell me she love me, she holding me tight. She knows I've been thinking about her. She knows I've been thinking about her. But damn it, she thinking about me. I've been dreaming about her. Oh, she dreaming about me. I'ma give her my heart. I'ma give her the key. Just hope that she down with him, roll around with him, hit the town with him, roll up, smoke a pound with him. If he pitching, hit the mound with him. He a king, she a queen with a crown with him. This is my reality, she down with him.
This is my reality. This is my reality. Damn, you got my soul and you always have been my fantasy. This is my reality. This is my reality. I want you and you want me. It's been so far from hard to see. This is my reality. This is my reality. Damn, you got my soul and you always have been my fantasy. This is my reality. This is my reality. I want you and you want me. It's been so far from hard to see.
The look in her eyes and the curve in her smile. When we lay up, we stay up. The sex is so wild. Baby, let's get up. Her mind is a setup. She ride like to get up. They asking me how. I got her. I told them she got me. She riding. Then baby been holding me down. We smoking, we high, and we rolling through town. We flying. She know this is how it go down. She got her a real one. I got me a real one. She ride with no deal. She gon' ride when the deal come. Here by my side. She don't care about the income. All about trust. But then what if the fear comes? I promise I'm here. You won't have to shed tears. Cause I always be there. If and whenever you need me, just know that I care. Damn it, I swear, if I ever wake up from this dream, let it be my reality.
This is my reality. This is my reality. Damn, you got my soul and you always have been my fantasy. This is my reality. This is my reality. I want you and you want me. It's been so far from hard to see. This is my reality. This is my reality. Damn, you got
Let me tell you about this girl from the beginning. On the struggles and what I have seen. Let me tell you about this girl from the beginning. On the struggles and what I have seen.